one of the kind few. In today's video, we will share with you some heartbreaking clips of animals asking us for help. A man rushes into the water to wrestle with an alligator. Why? Because its strong jaw is locked onto his little puppy. But with a cigar in his mouth, he used all his strength to pry the predator's jaw open, allowing the dog to say, "See you later, alligator." A tiny kitten was thrown out onto the highway, and all the cars kept passing by without stopping. But fortunately, all of humanity is not yet lost, as this kind man stops to pick it up and bring the kitten to safety. Just listen to this poor thing's cry for help. The little bear cub fell into a pitch-black basement in the middle of the night. Good thing it quickly figured out how to use the ladder and climbed out.
There you go. There you go.
When a dog suddenly fell through the ice, it desperately fought to stay above the surface. Tired and probably on the verge of hypothermia, no one dared to jump into the frozen lake until this hero showed up. Even though he couldn't feel his legs anymore, he kept on going to save its life. And as he finally reaches land, another act of kindness is displayed as all the bystanders take good care of the hero. German Shepherd Cisco was soaked in gasoline and horribly abused by his former owner. But before it was too late, these kind people found him and turned his life around. Now, he can finally feel happy and loved for the first time in his life. This little civet's paw was bound by chains, yet it was deeply afraid of humans. However, in the end, it seemed to understand the intentions of its rescuer, Sky. The creature's fear and confusion gave way to a sense of trust. After being released, you would think the cat's first thought would be to run away into the forest, but the animal was so confused by the human's act of kindness that it didn't know what to do. Eventually, the bobcat said thank you to its savior in its own way and headed back home where it belongs.
There it goes.
I don't know how this baby deer ended up in the middle of a lake, but today is definitely his lucky day. It was so exhausted that it just couldn't walk, so this man became a temporary stand-in for its mother until...
You're gonna be okay, little one. There you go, little one. You go find mama. You get out of here. There you go. There she goes, guys.
This sweet ending. When a man was going to check on his car after a snowstorm in minus 50-degree weather, he suddenly heard screams for help coming from a nearby van. It was covered in snow, and inside he found a terrified little puppy who had spent the night all alone in the freezing cold. Its careless owner had left the poor innocent dog there to die a horrible death. But now, the dog has finally gotten a loving family that deserves her. This squirrel was doomed and desperately needed help from a human. That's when it made the bravest decision of its life. The squirrel came to a parking lot in hopes of finding a kind soul that would save it.
Hey, oh my God.
And thankfully, it worked.